I need the models lined up in their rows, in their orders. The few that are still coming from the shampoo bowl will get there where they need to be there. Those of you that have clips in your hair, when we're done with them, I'll probably end up just tossing them. The back of the, where's my two back of the chairs? 3, 5, and 7 are probably the haircuts that are going to break the individual world record for single fastest haircut. What I'm going to ask you guys to do on 3, 5, and 7, when you have the stopwatch on 3, 5, and 7, you do not, on any of the haircuts, you don't start the stopwatch until I am ready to cut. If I'm in transition, that's dead time. When I get over here, when I pick up tools, it is first cut and the timer starts. When I drop the tools, the timer stops. On the haircuts 3, 5, and 7, what I'm going to ask you to do is watch the timing. When you get to 46 seconds, and I need everybody's help with this, on 3, 5, and 7, when you get to 46 seconds, I want you to start counting up out loud. So when you get to 46, I want you to go 46, 47, 48. Oh yeah, a lot of hair, You hear those chunks hitting the floor?
You can hear hair.
You can't hear hair when you come the big chunks, you can hear it. The goal is we're going to cut haircut number 300 somewhere around noon on the second day with about 3 hours to go. And I'd like to break the record by 10%. I'd like to finish with about 330 head. So once again, we're going to need a good group for the first hour. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to sort them out. We're going to line them up. We're going to optimize it for cutting through that first hour. If I had of the 24 that we cut initially, if 5 or 6 more of them were classic tapers, you know, we'd have had a couple more haircuts that broke that fastest time. But we still would have wound up about where we were, which is just fine. But we will have a little bit of a better mix the day of the event, because at that point we also have judges watching, witnesses watching. Not much different than what we saw here.
What number are we on? That's 3. Right. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's 3. That's 5. That's good. Yeah, it started with what? I have them over there.
$46, $47, $48, $49, $50, $51, $52, $53, $54, $55.
Yeah, get a Band-Aid. The Shrek one. Yeah.
13 haircuts. That means we're going to be ahead of the last practice event. We did 14 haircuts in 27 minutes, so we're running ahead of that pace today. That's a good one. Yeah. 3 hours. I don't know, you said I'll do more. 20 minutes remaining in the hour. We're doing fast. Number one, it's got to be a full head of hair. The guy can't be significantly receded in the hairline or thin in the crown. It's got to be a full head of hair. Number 2, we got to cut ½ inch off every piece of hair. Number 3, we got to cut every piece of hair in the head, which we did with everything that we cut today. So a client that doesn't have enough head of hair in his head will be DQ'd before we start. We cannot afford to cut a haircut that doesn't qualify in the final count. Today is an example if we'd have gotten in trouble. If I'd have had one haircut where the judge said, I'm sorry, that one's no good. Guinness's rules do not allow me to put them back in the chair and cut them again. That's where when I got the comb tangled in her hair, we left that client in the chair. We came over here, sorted out the problem. I came back and finished the head of hair. Had I let her out of the chair, she wouldn't have been in the count. She'd have been DQ'd according to the rules. So we're gonna interpret those rules properly. We're gonna use every inch the rules give us. All right, I'd like to cut for the full hour. Even if I slow down and only do 2 or 3, I want to be able to cut for the full hour. I think it's better for us. If I'm cutting the boss, I got to cut him slow and careful too. Come on, I'm done with him. You get it. Yeah, no, I don't mind.
You have to get one I like.
All right, what number was this guy? 28. That's an hour. We can quit. Thank you. Thank you very much.